Hello people, I am back again with this video. Freak y'all know guys, back. Except mostly, well, this is not all about Christian Rumble, sadly. Even though this is gonna do something about a very important my history of my YouTube career. Because, I'm gonna tell you right here. Back then, I supposed to have made a YouTube video back then. And this series didn't even came along because they didn't have that one game mode complete. So I'm gonna tell you the journey of this one game. I really want this complete because it's got like a single player like, and I'm about to explore about every cool maps and other stuff, but it didn't came out due to well, no game mode saying it's not even complete. It's a horror mode, I'm gonna say, and mostly it's kind of disappointment it never finished. So yeah, let's go on my journey to tell you the story a little bit about myself. Or long it could be. Oh, and there's something on my mic, and most of you hear like what, skipping and other stuff. Sorry, I can't do nothing about that. So I don't know why it's skipping. But let's get on the video anyway. On 2020 or 2021, you could see I really forgot what year it was when Open Fortress came out. And mostly this is the game right here, Open Fortress. This game was originally supposed to be my first ever recording. Well, the video you're seeing right now is not really the first recording. This is actually like what, from yesterday? And I was kind of disappointed now I actually finally could play it because all these years I didn't know this is still like what, still development or even beta, because this is supposed to be an unfinished game mode. Because I'm gonna tell you right here, back then, while I don't know what years what age I am, I was mostly the person who wants a single player TF2 campaign. Yes, Tier 2 single player some dumb reason, even though it's a multiplayer game. I actually want a game mode with mostly kind of like said, trying to get good with your mostly some way to play the game. Not like you playing PvP, like example, just playing with some good AIs and mostly trying to get good at the game. Even though these AIs are trash anyway. Tier 2 don't even have the game I actually want, and that is horror mode. Horror mode is supposed to be the game of wave of enemies, and mostly you supposed to fight with mostly by yourself and mostly try to get good with your own, own achievement. But this game do got horror mode though. I'm not gonna say it don't, because TF2 got Man vs Machine, and that is a horror mode or tower defense game, you could say. But I still gonna say it actually not my cup of tea doing well, it might be a horror mode, but it's still a team base because, of course, it's mostly meant for a team base because it's called Tier 2 for a reason. You cannot be solo for a reason. Like, you know why right now, why I actually think Tier 2 might be the special part for me, because it's got the unique class, the unique weapons and all stuff, made me enjoy about this game and made me really think about how much I love about this game. This game is actually the idea I said it could have a unique way to play the game. By like a single player like, but for some reason we don't have that in Tier 2. But Open Fortress on the other hand, that got me interesting when I heard about this. Why I heard about a tease about the horror mode about this, I was about jump up. I was like crazy jump up. You know how much I was crazy to jump up with this. It was maybe give me hype for this. I was mostly saying I'm gonna start recording and make some interesting series about this because this was my favorite game mode. But some reason I waited for years. Back then I didn't have Twitter, yeah, or even know what's going on with the update. All I do is just check on their YouTube channel, like openfortress or something like that, their channel, and check and see there are actually some updates, and nothing happening. They didn't work on it for a good year, and I was mostly kind of disappointed because I love this game mode idea. Especially you fighting bots, and mostly the bots gonna get harder and harder, and mostly they will challenge you as a player, and mostly to screw you over. And I like about that. They try to screw you over, so you gotta get good at the game. But you see right now, these bots are, well, you could say they're good, but not good enough. Because if they improve the boss could be more dangerous as hell. Because right now, this is on Esper mode. Yeah, Esper mode. And I'm gonna be honest with you, the only dangerous bots right now for this is gotta be Scout will block you. Sniper is a, oh god, we already know Sniper is a complete ass. We already know who he is. He's freaking just shot you, but he's not gonna headshot you, but body shot you, and he can get crits. Don't really crits, and that will annoy you. Heavy weapons guy, other hand, yeah, don't get near him. Make sure you shoot the head, because right now you're mostly kind of screwed if you don't shoot in the head, because he will mostly screw you over and ruin your childhood. And you got mostly other special class. Spy. A fast spy will slow you down. A scout with a nail gun might be most scary is because scout nail gun could do a crazy damage. And he got more health. Don't know why he got more health, even though he's supposed to be a glass cannon. Freaking Christ. But there's also a boss too, but it's probably like a sentry buster, like, but shooting grenade launcher bombs. So that's mostly it with this mostly sad map. It's very kind of mostly sad. It should be more of this map and mostly instead just this and other stuff. And hell, I even said about how these mercenary robots, yeah, the mercenary robots who you just kill, who mostly hold a crowbar. I think they call it deathmatch mercenaries or just mercenaries. Don't know. But at the same time though, I call them deathmatch mercenary because this game is mostly all about deathmatch. That's really this mod is. It's not from the original tier 2. It's from a different mod called Open Fortress. Like what I just said, it's mostly all about deathmatch with Open Fortress because you're supposed to kill people and get points and who would be the best, and yeah. There's actually even other game modes of this, but I don't want to explain this. I just want to explain this. But I'm still gonna say this game mode right here deserves better than this because I love this game mode. I like it. I really do. This is the perfect game for me to enjoy TF2. Well, Open Fortress, because this was originally supposed to be my first recording idea. Because I was waiting for this launch and mostly get every single thing ready and can't wait to see what people are gonna make these maps, like how hard the boss is, how they're gonna play you, and how they're gonna trick you. Because heck, there is some waste potential in here because heck, there's no medics, no robot medics, no reason, even no robot engineers. Did I see robot soldier? No, that's mostly all class, just 2 of them, huh? Just 2 class of robots not in this game, robot engineer and robot medic. Because that'd be really hard, and I really gonna say that'd be fun. And heck, this map don't even have power-ups. And yeah, Open Fortress is supposed to have power-ups if you guys are new to Open Fortress. This game is mostly supposed to be the first idea I supposed to make, but for a long year I never even get to even see the light of day of it. So mostly what I was doing over the years, just waste my life. Well, I might be just end up just making mostly another a video. Like for example, I just make a video of Crash Bash, and that was my beginning of my YouTube career. Crash Bash, of all games. But mostly, I think I might be know why I play Crash Bash. Mostly doing if I try to play other Crash games or other games until I heard about Crash Team Rumble. Mostly that was going to be mostly my channel gonna be end up be. Well, not really. Because I mostly do say I do entertainment people. Mostly I'm supposed to do other stuff instead. Crash Team Rumble. Because mostly Crash Team Rumble was supposed to be like my default my default weapon, you could say. And my secondary is supposed to be my pistols. No, my shotgun, because mostly the rocket launcher is my... okay, I don't want to say it like this. But my secondary is probably other stuff to do, like entertaining people with my animations, my crappy animation, or other games I want to play. Or some rant. Even though I don't rant at all that often, even though I do it right... I actually do it right now. But seriously, I actually mostly consider this was my first time ever played this game mode idea, because right now I am disappointed because this game mode was supposed to be my original idea, supposed to be beginning of the series. And now I actually heard about this, or not even noticed this all this time, all thanks to YouTubers who are mostly, just playing it. And I was like, what? I actually gotta go back and stall the game and start playing this. And mostly I was joining, and mostly there's actually a unique way to play this, because be honest with you, there's actually other way to play this if you're mostly an Open Fortress fan. But if you're not an Open Fortress fan, trust believe, you can mostly learn some other YouTubers out there who know how to play this game for you. But mostly I'm gonna tell you right here, it is actually kind of interesting to play this. But it's so sad this is only one game mode. Well, one map too, and it's not even complete. Because, I really want to play this game mode this badly. Shoot. But I think I should talk about a little bit of my history a little bit, even though I already did. There's actually even more history back then, because I could say some of those years I supposed to start making YouTube, but I didn't for some reason. I don't know why I didn't. Because I was mostly going to just end up make some other videos of the games. Like, instead of doing this, I should maybe just end up just play Crash Bash back then, the last years or something like that. For some reason I didn't. Maybe doing some of my life or other stuff. But I don't know why I never did. So mostly this is what it is. Just I didn't do anything back then. So now I am doing something, and sadly this is the only video you've seen right here. I actually making a TF2 video with this. Well, a mod you could say. And most of this is called Open Fortress too, so yeah. But mostly I did have other plans for the series of TF2 series. Remember TF2 Classic Arena? Yeah, that was an idea I was planning back then with the years, but for some reason I didn't do it because, well, it doesn't have that much map compared to what was going to happen with Crash Team Rumble. Because, be honest, without Crash Team Rumble, I'm mostly going stuck with TF2 Classic Arena, even though they're going to have less maps for me to be interesting. But why this so special right here? Well, this, on the other hand, this got other way to play it. For example, there's actually a unique way to play this. Like, you see those headshots? Yeah, you can turn that on. I'm not joking, you can turn that on and headshot people, because that's the easy way to kill people. And mostly there's actually other way to even do stuff. Like, you have two weapons, one weapon, play class who got their own weapons. Because I'll be honest with you, if you're playing Engineer is kind of overpowered. He got his own weapons, his default weapons, because, whew, you know how much Engineer Sentry is. And mostly the funny thing is this, the bots just ignore Sentry. They just ignore it, and you just win. Like, Engineer is maybe the broken character right now. Even Domain, because Domain Stickies is just too good. Like, really, explain why, but Domain. But the only weakest class who are mostly not good with this, he don't have no these weapons like I have. It's gotta be Spy, Civilian, Medic, and Sniper, because they are the weakest class. And hey, you could say Heavy, but you forgot something. This game got bunny hops, and that's the fun part. Bunny hops is fun. Bunny hops is only be fun, and it's gonna be fun to play this. But yeah, this is what's originally supposed to be my first idea of the series. It's too bad I never even get this, this game series be done, because it's only one map. I never even realized this is actually a thing. I thought they might be not gonna show ever again. Well, not ever, you know what I mean? Like, not gonna show what the gameplay is or power-ups or other stuff to do with it. It just sucks. I never get a chance to even mostly play it back then, and plus it's only one map. That's the only sad part. There's a reason why I didn't do nothing back then on that over the last years. I was mostly kind of disappointment. Mostly this game mode is only just have a prototype, a beta type, and it's not even finished. I was just disappointment. Mostly it never get finished. But mostly now you know some of my history of mostly where I begin with my video. Shoot, I really should say about how much I actually mostly why I joined Open Fortress this idea compared to Tier 2. Maybe because back then, I think I should tell you a bonus. Back then, the reason why I stopped playing Tier 2, the original one, is due to mostly you get this because Heavy don't have no Heavy update. Yeah, back then I was Heavy main, and I was disappointed in Pyro 1. Bloody Pyros, lucky bastards. But I move on, and mostly I just play Tier 2 Classic and sometimes Open Fortress because of this game mode. And I was playing this a lot, do know if I was trying everything to do something fun with it. And it sucks, this is the only game mode exists. And it's very suck it is, because I was joining it. And I can't believe it, this is the only one game mode and one map for this to exist. But what could I say? They're not gonna come back with this. I hope so. They gonna come back. I don't know. They maybe have the time to do this, but shoot, they just human beings. They're not gonna come back for doing this, are they? I don't know. But mostly, I think you get now. I think you know what is my history. And now you know. Open Fortress was originally supposed to be my first series, instead Crash Team Rumble. Because Crash Team Rumble was mostly supposed to be my main channel, but all this time it was Open Fortress, doing of their horror mode. But now you get it. Why I actually never even think about doing those years, because I actually never even know how I do those years, because mostly those years I was supposed to be record those days. But I didn't, because some reason I never even don't know what I was supposed to do back then, because shoot, I really maybe just end up just playing some games I mostly want to play, but I didn't. No, really I didn't some reason. But now I did. Of all reason, my lazy ass. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video though, and now you know this mod and this horror mode really got me to talking, because all thanks some YouTuber actually show it on today, and I was kind of pissed off because, well, I didn't even know they got this. I thought they're not gonna show nothing with the horror mode, and I was kind of disappointed they never even had no horror modes on this game. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video though. Like it and subscribe, and this is really rare for me to talk about this. And plus, and my mic is still messing up. I'm sorry. I can't do nothing. Sorry. Bye, y'all.